Good morning, students. It is a combined lecture for the classes 10th and 11th, and our topic is models. So, what is auxiliary? Auxiliary is a helping verb which helps the main verb to make a sense. Types of auxiliaries. There are two types of auxiliaries: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Difference between primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. What are primary auxiliaries? The forms of be, do, and have are called primary auxiliaries. They can act as helping verb as well as main verb. What are modal auxiliaries? Modal auxiliaries are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, dare, used to, need to. So, all these are called modal auxiliaries. They can act only as helping verb. They never act as main verb. And always verb first form come after them. So this is the basic difference between primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Our topic is modal auxiliaries. So now we will do the use of modal auxiliaries. Use of can and could. Can usually expresses potential or ability in the present tense. It is also used to indicate permission, informal permission. Could. Could is the past tense of can. It is used to indicate ability in the past. Could is also used to suggest a weak possibility in the future. And could is also used for very polite request in the present tense. Use of may and might. May is used when we ask for permission, like formal permission. It is also used to express a wish or to indicate a strong possibility in the present tense. Might is used as the past equivalent of may. It suggests a weak possibility than may in the present tense. Use of shall should. Shall should is used in the second and third person to express a promise or even a threat. Use of will and would. Will is used in the second and third person to express simple future time. Would is used to make a polite request in the present tense. Will is used in the first person to express willingness, determination, promise, habit, intention, or even a threat. Use of must, ought, and used to. Must expresses necessity or obligation in the present tense. Ought. Ought is used for moral obligation or desirability. It is always followed by to plus verb. Used to. It indicates a discontinued habit of the past. Use of need and dare. Need denotes necessity or obligation. Dare means a bold enough to. It is commonly used in interrogatives and negative sentences. So this is the end of the today's lecture. So see the video, go through the notes, revision exercise is there. Do the revision exercise and answer key is provided to you. So then match with the answer key. So if you have any problem, you comment it. So thank you. Have a nice day.